All right, here we are. Hello, hello, hello. We are going to begin a exploratory playthrough of Final Fantasy I on the NES. Played this game many times before on my NES a long, long time ago, and I had a very difficult time with it on the NES all those years ago. I played it through several more times on emulators, but always using save states to get through some of the trickier spots and lots of grinding. I've been inspired recently by people like Sula and T-Hawk, who do a lot of variant runs on this game, and also Final Fantasy V, another one I really enjoy. And so I thought I would play through this version with the game mechanics guide handy at all times that I can bring up, take a look at, read through, and just really learn this game, and do so on stream for the benefit, hopefully, of not only me, but anyone who wants to tune in and say hello. I have the 4 fiends there on my stream layouts. I'm not using a webcam for this one. Just a style choice, I suppose, for me. Today I'll be streaming for maybe an hour and a half, possibly 2 hours if I really stretch it out. That's the time I have today. So here we go. We're going to start a new game. Actually don't know. I didn't think about what I was going to name my characters. And I'm going to do some comparison with this game, with different versions of this game, so maybe I'll put this is NES version. Yeah. NES Verge. V-E-R dot. That look okay? This is NES version. Excellent. So one of the things I do know about this game is, first thing you need to do is get yourself equipped. One of the things I had a really hard time with when I was a youngster was figuring out how this worked. I knew that my fighter could equip rapiers. I knew how to buy weapons. I knew which weapons characters needed. But I did not understand the concept of equipping. Did not understand the concept of equipping, and I keep wanting to. I'm used to playing Super NES RPGs. I keep wanting to hit the Y button on my controller. I did not understand that you had to go through this step when you wanted to get your characters equipped with the weapons and armor that you bought for them, so I was always surprised when I was never able to get my characters to use weapons. Can they use the wooden? That probably should be something I should check. I keep wanting to hit the wrong button again. I'll get the chains equipped on the fighters. Okay, they can equip the wooden armor. Okay. That'll be something I need to check, because I just embarrassingly, I'm embarrassingly short on my Final Fantasy knowledge. But that's going to change starting today. That's going to change starting today. Oh, I just have an even 100. Let's get Cure for now. Okay. Cure is set for now. Let's head on up to... Oh, come on. Troll and me. Troll and guard. So I'm going to head up. I used to always force myself to gain a level before I would go over to the Temple of Fiends, but I think today I'm going to just head on over there. This won't be a no-grind run. I probably will do some off-stream grinding with this playthrough, just to make things a little bit easier. Final Fantasy, if you don't know, has one of the more annoying traits for modern gamers is the you must target. Only 7 points for those. You must target the enemies carefully because if a character is set to attack an enemy that dies before that character's attack, the character will just strike at empty air, sadly. So you have to make sure you spread your attacks out carefully and monitor how much damage you're dealing. Here's what the Game Mechanics Guide has to say on the subject of imps. Oh, I should put imp space. Because it's finding other monsters. There we go, that's what I'm looking for right there. You can see they have 8 hit points, 4 attack. They give 6 gold, 6 experience each. The experience does get divided among our characters, but that's what it'll look like when I go to the algorithms guide. In the game, I'll turn the algorithms guide on over the screen so that both I and viewers can watch. See, the experience does get divided up between the characters you have. So, if each gives 6 experience, you divide that up 4 ways from 4 imps. You end up with what we had there. 6 points for each character. Oh, alright. It's unfortunate. Oh, and actually he got the zombie with 1 hit. Nice, 1-hit KO on the zombie. So this is going to be a no save state run, is what this is going to be. So, I will have to be, oops, 2. I need to get myself familiar again with the controls and menus of this game. It's a little bit confusing because I'm also casually playing through Lufia 2 right now. I'm not going to be streaming that one. Ouch, this is going to be a damaging battle. This is going to be a very damaging battle. I'm going to try to get away from this one. This won't be a Brave Blade battle, or a Brave Blade run. In other words, I'm not averse to running away from enemies. In fact, I'm going to cure him up. I might grab these treasures. I may head back down to the town to save before I come back for Garland. By that time, I may have gained that level and have a little bit more hit points because you do get a pretty good boost to hit points at level 2. Ah, getting bad luck with these, but that's okay. That's okay. This is also a rather slow-paced game. But the party I have is kind of known as the easy mode party. Or it's one of the parties that makes the game a little bit easier. Red mages are quite good in this game as our fighters. Okay, there's our level 2, 63 hit points. And I haven't actually saved the game yet, so I think I will head back. Not that I'm worried about getting knocked out by Garland, or knocked down by Garland. Knocked down by Garland is the threat that he makes. It's not that I'm worried about that. I'd rather go back and get a save down. And make sure that nobody ends the battle with Garland dead, because I wouldn't like them to miss out on the experience you do get from Garland, and we do need some more golden experience anyway. So fighting some battles, walking to and from the castle again won't be the end of the world. I am playing this on an emulator. This is a FCEUX 2.2.0. I also have 2.2.1, but I prefer the screenshots that 2.2.0 takes. I will be capturing some screenshots. Here's our first Mad Pony of the playthrough. This is a little bit more uncommon enemy in this part of the game. Has a few more hit points. I think they have 64 hit points. Do they have 64 hit points? Let me see. Oops. I want Mad Pony. Mad Pony or Crazy Horse, huh? That's what they call it in the other translation is 64 hit points. Pretty good amount of golden experience, though. Look at that. Pretty good amount of golden experience. Pretty good amount. I like that. Oh, I should say experience, not so much gold. I was looking at the experience line, not at the gold line. At least in this part of the game, they do have it make a little bit more sense as to what would have what. Especially when you think of, I'm gonna get another magic spell here. I think I'll get another cure for my other red mage. That should work for now. Actually, I should have done that before I stayed at the inn, but oh well. I'm not worried about getting wiped out from Garland, and I will be visiting the inn again before I move on to the next part of the game. I'll try to find the disappearing invisible NPC. Here's our first gray imps, our Grimps. I may be using Turbo A button to buy potions later on. Things like that. I'll be using some emulator features. I may be using speed up, especially for buying potions again. Particularly for times like that. Otherwise, I don't mind the slow pace that this game goes. But after watching some recent some variant runs and reading some recaps of variant runs, I've been inspired to finally figure out this game because the guide that came with the old NES game, which I wish I had still. I have the cartridge still, but the paper maps and the big walkthrough that came with the game, it was a walkthrough for about half of the game. They had a lot of errors, a lot of inconsistencies, a lot of things were poorly explained, at least for a kid. All right, here's one of my favorite pieces of text in video game history. Let me see if I can capture a screenshot of this one. Do I have the screenshot mapped? I don't think I do. That's okay. I need to get my screenshot button mapped for next stream, maybe. So we're gonna take on Garland. Let me look at Garland. There we go. Here is Garland. He has 106 hit points. He has 15 attack, minus absorb. He has, looks like he has 10 defense. And he will give us 250 gold and 130 experience when we take him down. This fight's gonna be pretty straightforward. It's just fight, 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 fight. We're going to be doing nothing but fight. And it should be fine. He doesn't have any special magic attacks. He did threaten to knock us all down, but he should not, at level 2, he shouldn't knock any of us down, and there he goes. We knocked him down. So we get that nice chunk of experience. Is this Princess Sarah? There we go. Thank you, Princess Sarah. So now a bridge has been built to the next continent. To aid your quest, I ordered a bridge built to the continent. Go now and make the orbs shine again. I wonder how they got around here on this little island before the bridge was built. Was there a ferry? Also, I talked to Princess Sarah here. Take this loot, passed down from queen to princess for 2,000 years. Garland stole it when he kidnapped me. Please accept it as my gift. It just might come in handy. Speedrunners always talk about forgetting to grab that loot after they fight Garland, because it is the beautiful music fills the air loot. You carry this with you for the whole game, and you use it one time at the very, very end of the game. You use it once. There's not much interesting dialogue here in this game. Not very much for interesting dialogue. The disappearing NPC is over here, I think, somewhere. Oh, this is the queen. Unless the disappearing NPC is in a different castle. But I thought it was this one. I guess it might be a different castle. But yeah, there's really not much to see or do here. Yeah, this doesn't look like the right setup for the disappearing NPC. Oh well, does not matter. We are moving on with the game. I'm going to buy a couple of more magic spells. Whoops. Yeah, this game does not have the hitbox overlook when you do that. 16-bit RPGs did that if you had a castle or a town that was 2 tiles wide and you were just coming out of one. They'd go ahead and let you cross it. Let's get a black spell for each of them. Fire and fire. Oops, I think I've already... Did I get them both? Yep. Alright. And that's all I'll probably get for those at that level. Oh, that's a troll guard. Here's Erelon the dancer. Talk to Erelon. Everyone's favorite character here in Canaria, and then also this fun fountain, face-washing fountain. How dirty. Come wash that face. Your face is so dirty. Alright, I'm gonna save 2. Eventually I'm gonna have to start buying some tents to do my saving, but for now, it'll just be the inn, because you do have to pay to save in this game. There's no such thing as a free save. You either have to use an item or stay at an inn. Here we get the prologue. I'll go slow in case anyone wants to read this, although it's not translated particularly well. Now our orbs are dark. Start your journey. Return the light of peace to the world. Programmed by Nasir Gavelli. Nasir Gavelli, legendary programmer for Square for a lot of years. Amano, character designs. This reads like a who's who. Square A-Team. As far as cutscenes go, that one's pretty merciful, I would say. Imagine the kind of cutscene you would get in a modern game. Imagine the cutscene you would get in today's game to start off an RPG. I remember thinking when I bought Final Fantasy VIII that game started with a rather long cutscene. I remember watching that the first time going, whoa, awesome! Squall fighting with Cypher up on a mountaintop. Squall cuts his face with his gunblade. Oh my god, awesome gunblade. There's like blood flying. Awesome. Oh. Something's trying to update on my computer. I'm going to shut it down. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I need to close this. I'll let you all enjoy the music. Can I shut down or sign out. Okay, that's alright. But okay. Here we have the brooms that famously say push B select backwards. There was a tip in the guide about that came with the game, the instruction manual and guide that came with the game. Brooms can speak, but speak backwards. Also, we have that rather annoying attribute of this game where the music restarts every time whenever you have a battle or go through stairs or a door or grab a chest. This is Matoya's cave. It's got awesome skulls which you can walk over. And again, I remember the manual guide that came with the game explained that you could walk over the skulls. I don't know why they said that. It's like, the skulls will not block your way. There was something in there like that. Matoya is a blind witch. She can't see without her crystal. Can't see without her crystal, which must just be a magical eye for her, much like the one in Clash of the Titans, I thought, when I was a kid. Anyway, the push B select command from the brooms, if you push B and select, you get an annoying sound effect and the world map. You get to see where you are on the world map. So we are up here at Matoya's cave. There we have our next stop is Provoca, a little bit to the east of here. This is going to be a lot of experience in this fight. I'm going to try and take out the Grey Wolf as quickly as I can. I should have just done that. Should have just pushed up. We'll try to get the Grey Wolf out of here in this first round, and then we will concentrate on the other wolves. They're not doing much damage to the fighters because of that great armor. And I may overkill this Grey Wolf, although maybe not. Yeah, maybe I'm definitely not going to overkill him. I might not even kill him. Nope, didn't even kill him. I'm going to have one fighter and both of the red mages attack that Grey Wolf. That should take it out this round. So even with all four characters attacking, because of my accuracy rate and their evade, we're getting some bad swings. There we go. So I did plan that correctly, and can I get a wolf here? No, lots of misses. This game does play, and I know this has been said a million times, but it does play very much like an old-school tabletop RPG where it wasn't... hits weren't automatic, and high hit point values were not the norm. In old-school RPGs like the first edition D&D, hit point values were always low, and your two-hit rate was also much lower. You were much less likely to land a successful hit on an enemy, and when you did, you didn't do all that much damage because their hit point totals weren't in the thousands. Part of that was just because doing tabletop math in the thousands would be very difficult. It's much easier to have a tough monster having 50 or so hit points and having attacks do 8 to 12 damage, rather than 800 to 1200 damage dealing with enemies with 12,000 hit points. So that's what this game takes after. Although later on, of course, we get more accuracy. There we go. Just going to check 87. See, we get a little bit of that variation there. 55 and 59. So we're getting a little bit of variation on the hit point totals, even though they're the same class. Let's take a look. So I've got 20 damage. That's going to be minus their defense for each hit. Same thing there. 20 and 21. 15 and 16. 15 and 16. That goes by my equipment level in class. I do need to look up, I'll do that off stream, learn my calculations a little bit better for how damage and... Whoops. That's what I meant to do. So now that I'm level 3, I'll be able to handle monsters that are a little bit more challenging than these imps and wolves. So once I head east a little ways, I'll start a new set of monsters. There'll be a new new tile set of monsters involving creeps and ogres. That'll be what I mostly run into. Ogres give lots and lots of money, and also good experience. So I'm very glad of that. It's nice if you can get a couple of ogres in this part of the game. Will really help you save up for the weapons and armor you need. There we go. Still getting used to my menuing. I'm used to the menuing of 16-bit RPGs. From recently, I have not been playing this one. This is kind of a cold playthrough. You can see I'm getting a lot of misses. There we go. And the 30 and 30 from the wolves is not great, especially the gold. Although again, this game, much like old school D&D, does balance the golden experience you get more closely to what you would see in an old school game. Animals like wolves would presumably have less money than a humanoid like an ogre or the imps. Now, of course, that changes a little bit later in the game, except for a few nasty enemies that do that to you. But if you thought about this in practical terms, you would expect that. I'm going to see if I can fight an ogre here for some money before we head into Provoca. I have plenty of hit points. I guess I may do a cure on NES there. Because I would like to get my hands on the 195 gold that I can get from the ogres. Three ponies, so this will be good experience. Yeah. And I do have a level 2 charge. I don't have any spells for my level 2 charge, so I can't use it. I can remedy that here in this next town, but I'm going to be very cash poor, especially having 2 fighters to equip. I'm going to be and 2 mages. That's kind of the disadvantage of this. Is that you know what? I'm going to have them attack the mad pony that's been damaged by the magic. There we go. I keep hitting the B button, which backs you up a spot. Okay, there we go. Terminated on that front one. We're gonna have a couple of ineffective attacks. I hope that this one takes out that mad pony. It did not. So again, here we are. I'm gonna split them up evenly because one more plunk on that top mad pony should take it out. There we go. Sad that it was from the chin, not the fighter. This is gonna be a long battle with these mad ponies, but that's the way Final Fantasy I battles go. That's the way Final Fantasy I battles go. 47 experience. How close are we to our next one? 212. So we're a little ways away. I won't grind for it out here. I will save before we take on the pirate. Let's do that. And let's get our hands on the ship. Here we go, Bicky the pirate. Surprised I am, you scurvy dogs have the nerve to face me. Mates, get those landlubbers. So we kill 9 of his mates. Presumably for nothing. Just because he doesn't want to fight us, I guess. So he sends his whole crew to get us. Maybe that's why he gives us the ship, because he doesn't have any crew left. And they'll die in one plunk. With level 3 characters, the pirates will die in one hit. With the party I have, we could probably beat the pirates at level 1, because even casting the fires would take them out. A successful hit of the fire would take these guys out. So they only have like 9 hit points or something like that. So it's actually, even if you have a black mage, it's kind of tough to land a hit on them that doesn't kill them if you have white and black mages. But I've been lucky with my hits so far, and I won't even have to visit the inn after this battle, which is nice. I'll be able to just go right to the sea. And I get a nice chunk of gold, 360. Here we get our hands on the ship, and you know it's good because ship is in all caps. That used to not mean screaming. It used to just be a nice way to indicate something was important. Alright. I am going to see what's at the weapon shop, and I'll take a look at the algorithms guide when we get to our shop here, because I do not remember what we all have. Okay, we have the ice spell, and they cost 400 for the ice spell. See, I'm going to have to do some picking and choosing because this is such a... Yeah, short sword is one of the things you can buy. Let's take a look at the algorithm guide. Okay, there we go. Short S. I don't know if I know how to read this weapons table. I should have looked to see how to read this weapons table. Okay, here we go. This one has the attack 15, and the rapier has attack of 9. So it is a step up. The scimitar is attack of 10, so not worth the scimitar. Hand axe. Okay. And the silver sword has the attack of 23, so that, of course, is the big upgrade. I think I will... grab a short sword here to start. Just one. And then we'll have to head on from here. I don't have enough money for a spell or another weapon for now. So I will have to do some upgrading when I can. The iron armor is one that you get down in the Marsh Cave. You do get one set of the iron armor, so you won't have to worry about that one. Hoping for the Kaizoku fight here in the sea. That's the best fight you can get here in the ocean. Could probably, now that I have the ship, also grab a lightning spell, the lit spell. So that will help do a little bit more damage to these aquatic enemies, the sharks, the sahags, and whatnot, what have you. Oops, I forgot to equip my short sword, and look at that, did 22 damage. Yes, I forgot about that. Let's put both fighters on the shark, and both red mages on the red sahag. And I'm not sure what sahag is supposed to be. I mean, in the D&D Cosm, I guess I do the same round of battle again. I wasn't watching my damage on the shark well enough. That's tough. This battle's not going well at all. I wish I'd equipped that short sword. Because now I'm going to have to pay for a revival, but that's my fault. That was my bonehead move. Very low damage on that fire spell. Very low damage on that fire spell. And I'm just going to do it again, and I will have to head back up to Canaria. That's okay, though. I was a bonehead and did not go into the equip menu. Yep. 3 characters gets the level up. Nice level up. That's a nice level up. Alright, let's make sure we are equipped now. And I have to hope not to get wiped out on my way back to Canaria. Alright, we're good. And you do have to visit the clinic first because your character is brought back to life with 1 hit point in this game if you visit the clinic. So it is going to waste some money, but it's not too expensive here at this... There we go. Here in this village, it's not too expensive. And I will grab a rest at the inn. Alright, so we are saved and we are rested. Yes, we are saved and rested. So you can see the big jump in hit points there, 77 down to 53. So we're gonna hope for him to get his level up here soon. Now that we're going on to a little bit more dangerous part of the game. And there's really not much I can get here yet without tons of cash. So I am going to mosey on forward for now. That's not a great start. 1 arachnid, strike first, poison. That's going to cost me a pure potion, which is very sad. Hurts me a little bit. Because I get 50 gold out of that, which doesn't even cover the cost of the pure potion. Not to mention my time of having to switch, which you have to do whenever a character does get poisoned, knocked out, or anything else. Speed Pal, thank you for the 0 viewer host. Thank you, Speed Pal. Here's our first, in this run, our first look at the undead enemies that are so infamous in this game, especially in this part of the game, for chain stunning your characters. I did learn something interesting from the algorithms guide I was going through, that when your character is asleep or stunned, the attack multiplier is increased by 5/4. So there's a slight bonus to attack when your character is paralyzed or asleep. And again, we're suffering from the case of the misses. We're getting a low accuracy from our characters with our rapiers, pathetic little rapiers. But it's a nice chunk of money that will help me get another weapon and possibly get me on my way to... Yeah, I don't yet have any level 3 spell charges, but I do have charges for ice. I'm going to try to just avoid as many battles as I can. So I think now that I've got some more money, I'm going to head back to pick up some ice charges. Because I don't want to be fighting battles down here, as so many of these monsters can poison you, and I'll need a little bit better equipment before I head over to the Marsh Cave, because this is where the game really spikes in difficulty, right here. But I should have time to at least do part of the Marsh Cave today. I'll do the Marsh Cave in sections. There's that level up finally for version. Finally got that level up for him. And this is where I would really like a charge of Lit 2, because it would let me take all of these guys out, basically in just one casting. Lets me take all these guys out in one casting. But not to be today. But there's a big spike in difficulty of this game here when you're about to go into the Marsh Cave. The Marsh Cave is full of really nasty enemies, many of which can stun you, like the undead did there. Many of which can poison you, that costs you a pure potion, which is expensive, and this is not a very rich part of the game. You do not have very much money in this part of the game, this early part of the game. And I think I remember these sahags having some decent evasion, so I'm not surprised that we are missing them. I don't want to pull them up on the algorithm guide for now, but I remember them having some decent evasion. Oops. I keep messing up. I keep pushing A too quickly as I'm going to the next character. I keep pushing A too quickly. Because I forget that you have to wait for your character to step forward before their menu opens up. Now we can mash. But that extra little delay has me pushing A, and then I start pushing the D-pad to select which enemy I want to attack before I've actually made the selection to fight, so that's why I start going down to item. The other commands in battle are not as useful. Besides fight and magic. Ooh, this could be nasty. I think I'm going to try to run away from this fight. Yes, I'm definitely going to try to run from this fight. Because that can happen. That can happen very quickly and very easily. Those sharks could gang up on the character in my 4th position and just take me out. How much money do I have? Do I have 800? Oh, not quite 800. Not quite 800. I might just try to fight one or two quick battles out here to get myself to 800. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. So that I can buy two spells at level 2. This iguana should be perfect. And it may also give me enough to stay at the inn in Coneria after buying a couple of spells. The one disadvantage to this party setup is that it is a very expensive party in the first part of the game here. Buying spells for 2 wizards, white and black spells for 2 wizards, and weapons and armor for 2 fighters is expensive. I need one of those ogre fights. I have not yet seen an ogre in this game. And I will have to play this quite safely. See, I'm not going to get much money. Is the problem with this battle? This is not going to give me very much money. And money is actually what I want most right now. This will give me a decent amount of experience, but not much in the way of money. Let's see if my short sword wielding fighter can take that back one out in one hit. Nope, not if he misses. Not if he misses. Now I can just do this though. And we'll have no problems. Except for that. Wow. I wasn't even looking. I was looking down at my stream settings. Must have landed a big crit on version down there, sadly. He's going to be lagging behind now again in experience. He's going to be really lagging in experience now. So again, a nice chunk of cash, but not much for... yeah, and he doesn't have any spells. Nice chunk of cash, not much for what I need. That's okay, that's the way this game goes. Look at that, down to 1 hit point, and he has no more spell charges. I don't want to be using heal potions. I need my fighter with the short sword to start landing some more attacks. He is missing a lot. I need him to start landing some more attacks. Desperately need that. So our experience is going up for the 3 surviving characters. See if I can get onto land here. Yes. Alright, and we're safe. So again, we'll have to bring a character back to life, stay at the inn, but now we have enough money to buy what we need. Yes. And we'll be able to get 2 charges of the ice spell, or two ice spells for our wizards, so they will have some more offensive power now. And we should be able to make our first push towards the Marsh Cave. And I'll spend whatever money we earn between now and then on pure potions, because I will need several of those. I'm going to try to take out this odd eye as quickly as I can. There we go. So that was worth it to, I believe it was worth it to attack him with all 4 characters like that, because the odd eye can stun you, and it can be really nasty. It can just continue to stun your characters, and the Sahags can then plunk them down at their leisure. The way this game does calculate how hits are distributed among your characters, has a 50% chance to attack the front character, a 25% chance to attack the second character, and then 12.5% each for the bottom 2 characters. So 50, 25, 12.5, 12.5 is the hit rate. And yeah, these Sahags, I will check their evasion off stream sometime, because I'm curious to see what that is, because they really are dodging everything we have to throw at them, except the 70 damage critical hit. Except the 70 damage critical hit. And what that gold means now, really, for me, is more pure potions. That's what that gold means for me for now, is pure potions. Because I'm going to get two ices. Alright, I have 193 now. If I get in another battle or 2 on the way down to Elfland, I will just spend that money on pure potions in Elfland before we head over towards the Marsh Cave. Possibly also a tent to save for the Marsh Cave. A tent or 2 to save for the Marsh Cave. I will go ahead and fight this battle. It is going to wear me down a little bit. Glad I got the odd eye though in the first shot. This should give me a nice chunk of gold. This battle. And we may be getting close to our next level up. I know I said this would be a not too much on-stream grinding run, but grinding is a little bit necessary here in the early part of the game just to be able to equip your characters with what they need. Because the Marsh Cave is really nasty. And it is strange that they had the difficulty spike so much right there, but they definitely did. I don't know if it was intentional on the part of the designers, but everything is really expensive for the gold that you get in this game. Particularly those potions. Heal potions are 60, and pure potions 75. Tents are the same. Tents are also 75. I'm getting better at the rhythm of the menus now. But you know, in this battle, I'll get 100, maybe around 200 or so for gold, which at this point in the game is nice, but it will only get me a couple of pure potions. You know, if I get 200 on here, I can't even get 3 pure potions. I can get 1, or I can get 2 pure potions for 150, or 1 pure and 1 tent. That's all I'll be able to get out of this battle, if I get about 200, which I think I will. And again, not having the Lit 2 area of effect damage, with also the 100% chance to hit, which is also nice. The 190 gold does not put me particularly close to getting all the goodies that I need to buy. Let's see how close we are to a level up by my main 3 characters. 155. How far is he? 452 from level up. He's way behind, because he's died a couple of times already. Alright, ogres, this will really help with my money situation. I just need to hope they don't get a critical hit on my last character. See, they need to not gang up on him. They need to not gang up on my last character. Look at that, they both attacked him. They had a 1 in 8 chance each time to attack that character, and both attacked him, although the second one missed, thankfully. I'm wasting some attacks here, but it's worth it to, again they went after him. My last character, 1 in 8 chance each time, and they go after him 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. 4 times in a row. That's 1/8 times 1/8 times 1/8 times 1/8. 1/8 to the 4th power. Now I just need to hope that we can take him out before he attacks him again. There we go. This will really help our money situation. 390, look at that, and 100 experience. So actually we're very close to another level up. So maybe I will, just for safety, get that level up for those 3 characters, because we're so close now after those ogres and doing so well with money. I will go ahead and just get that level up, and I'll just use my spell charges. I really should have the Lit spell, but it'll be outclassed really quickly by Lit 2 when I get that soon, and it's just those extra 200 gold are going to be better spent for me on potions at this point. Maybe later I'll come back for that, although probably not, because I'll have better things to spend my money on. That's right, I forgot I have ice now. I have a step up spell. Could have used that on those ogres, but I wasn't planning on staying in the inn before. Now that I know we're close to the level up, I'll stay at the inn, because I may get the spell charge for Lit 2, which would be really nice. And actually, buying a charge of harm might not be a bad idea. Buying a harm might not be a bad idea for those guys before I head to the Marsh Cave. Actually, I think I'll do that. I think I will buy them a harm before we head to the next one. I didn't get the level up yet, though, did I? Not quite, but while we're in here, I'll go ahead and grab the harm now. So I have Cure, Fire, and Harm. Oh, Harm must be only White Mage. Right? Let me make sure I did that right, yeah. Okay, Harm must be only White Mage. Then I won't bother with Lit then, because I have Ice for those characters, so Harm is no good, that's okay. I forgot about that. Harm is Cleric only, White Mage only. So Harm is very much like, again in the vein of old school D&D, Harm is very much like Turn Undead that Clerics can cast. having played and kind of lived in the cosm of the D&D universe after having played this game really makes all right. I get strike first, and this battle should give me some decent experience if I can get my short sword wielding fighter to land a hit. That would be nice. 64 terminated on that red Sahag, which is nice. And yeah, he has more spell charges. So I'll go ahead and use those because this battle should put those characters up the level that they need. Let's see if I can land a hit on the red Sahag. There we go. Not enough for the kill, but that's okay. Fire's not going to do very much, but it's going to do probably more than what his attack would do. And glad to be rid of that red Sahag. Glad to be rid of him. Yes, 8 damage. Maybe that wasn't as much as his attack would do, but that's okay. Just end the battle, get our experience, get our level up. Maybe get that spell charge we've been waiting for, although I don't know if I can afford a Lit 2 spell. Even if I get the charge, I don't know if I can afford the spell. 300 gold, that'll be a nice chunk. Okay, strength. Agility, okay, strength and vitality. Those are the ones that I want. Up, strength, agility. Yeah, luck and intelligence don't matter in this game. Agility, intelligence, vitality. Okay, so I just got agility and vitality. Intelligence and luck are both bugged in this game and don't work correctly. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely have enough for a spell charge if I have... Okay, I don't actually yet have it, but I'll take this opportunity to go get another short sword. I know this is turning into a shopping and grinding festival. Ooh, this is excellent. Kaizokus will give me excellent gold. Not awesome experience for the level that I'm at, although it will help get version up towards that next level. But the gold is big. These guys are worth 120 gold each. I remember that. These guys are worth 120 gold apiece, which is excellent. And they're not too particularly threatening, as long as you're landing your hits on them. So I think I will buy one more short sword though to up my power going into the Marsh Cave. Not going to quite give me an extra hit, which I'll get with the silver sword. I should get the extra hit with the silver sword. And that's another thing, another way that this game functions a lot like old school Dungeons and Dragons, is that your hits don't start to do tons and tons of damage, but your damage multiplies as you get more hits per round. That's exactly how D&D works. Once your base attack gets to a certain level, you gain additional swings per round. So at a level 1 character gets to attack once per round at your full bonus. But characters, as they advance through the game, get to attack more times per round, although each additional attack after the first has a lower chance to hit. That this game didn't factor that in. I think all of your attacks have an equal chance to succeed in this game. all of your hits roll independently and have an equal chance to succeed. In D&D, you would get a hit at +6 and then another hit at +1 bonus to hit. And then again, when you get your base attack to 11, you get +11, +6, and +1 to hit. That's how it works. At least in D&D. That's how it works. I also need to check the white magic spells. In this one, sell from is, sell that rapier, and gotta make sure I equip it. Boom. We are equipped and ready. And yeah, I do not remember what's in the white magic slot up here at Provoca. Once I get the Mystic Key... Okay, those are... Invis is good. Invis 2 is a little better. Invis boosts your evade. Invis buffs your evade a little bit. Invis 2 hits everybody and buffs the evade up. But it doesn't work like Image does in the 16-bit Final Fantasies. It doesn't quite work like those. Again, here I'm going to try to just get the Odd Eye out of here. First, Odd Eye only has 10 hit points, but I need to actually land a hit on it. There we go. So we avoided the chain stun. I remember listening to a podcast of Role Players Realm that was hosted by Kat Bailey, who now works for US Gamer. But at the time she was with, I think it was GamePro, was Role Players Realm, and she had Chris Cluey on there, punter for the Minnesota Vikings and well-known gamer. He plays a lot of League of Legends and World of Warcraft, of course. He plays Hearthstone too. I haven't seen it, but he does stream, and he has a very active gaming Twitter account. All right, what did I need in here? I need pure potions and tents. I need pure potions and tents. The item shop is over here on this side of the city. Oh, I can't get tents down here, only cabins. I'll have to head back to Canaria. Shoot. And this is a bit tedious, buying pure potions one after another. How many tents or pures does that give me? I have 5. I'm gonna need more. That's 7. That's 8. I should have 8 right now. Yes, I have 8. All right. I didn't realize that they didn't sell pures down here in Elfland, so I will have to run back up and get tents because I will need those for saving outside of the Marsh Cave. I'll need those for saving outside the Marsh Cave. But I'm fairly well equipped for what I have now for an attempt at the first part of the Marsh Cave, to grab the first round of treasures down there. Although I might take a party wipe. But I'm well equipped for, I think, a first stab at it. I'm gonna go ahead and stay at the inn up there, so I'm just gonna burn my spell charges. When I go to Canaria to get my tents, I'll just burn my spell charges because it only costs 30 gold up there, which is quite a good value. It's quite a good value up there. It's almost always worth it to stay there. Even in the early game when you're kind of poor. Because the tents cost 75, so they cost 1.5 times, 2.5 times, sorry. 2.5 times what it costs. Okay, and Version got his level 5. So that helps. That helps. Version got his level 5. That helps me a lot. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Let's get our tents first. Yeah, I did not realize that that was the case, that they didn't sell tents. Cabins give you a little bit more hit point bonus, but really the most important thing for me... That's 4 tents. That should be all the tents I need. The most important thing for me is being able to save outside that dungeon, both before I go in, once I've walked across the long expanse. Once I've walked across the long expanse of the marsh. But then once I've gone down into the dungeon and come back out, I need to save when I come back out to save my progress, because it's really nasty walking across this marsh. You can easily get knocked out. You can easily get taken out. These guys, I'm just going to run from these guys. Thank you. Not because they're particularly threatening, just because the reward from them is quite low already. The rewards really start to tick down. I'm going to try to get rid of as many of these guys as I can, as soon as I can. If I can take one of these guys out in one round, I'll be happy. Because these guys have decent amount of hit points, these guys. And I don't want to use... See, this is where it can get frustrating. If I'm missing a lot of attacks and getting stunned, this is where you can actually just die. You can just get knocked right out. Alright, this is not too bad now. It's only 2 of them now, so even if they do start paralyzing us, it's not so bad. But if you get a big group of them and it's monsters strike first, that's just about an instant game over right there, because they will paralyze all 4 of your characters, and continue plunking away at you. There we go. All in all, not too threatening, not too bad. And a pretty good chunk of gold and experience to boot. Let me take a look at... Oops, nope, I want B select. I want the map. Sorry about the irritating sound. So the Marsh Cave is all the way down at the bottom there. So actually I need to... Can I go through... I can't go through that gap. I need to get all the way down into that that marshy area there. Can I go this way? Nope, that's black. I'll have to go around these mountains. I don't know my way around as well as I used to. But I'll have to navigate my way down to the cave there, use the tent, and we'll take a look at our first dungeon of the game. I don't know if I'll get to the wizards today, though. I may just go do the first part, where you grab some treasures heading north. I should be equipped for that. Probably not to do the whole Marsh Cave in one big go, but I should be equipped to go grab the upper treasures before I attempt the wizards. The werewolf can poison you. This is a strange battle combination, because that werewolf can poison you, and it can be quite threatening. See that they have around 70 hit points, I think. Let's see if I can get them. All right, I got them. But now these gray imps are just a joke for this party. They can barely do any damage to this party, so that's a strange combo. But that's okay. We'll take it. I don't know what the golden experience reward is for the werewolves. I don't usually fight them, but because it was just one, I decided to do it. And look at that, my red mages can't even take them out in one hit. I hope I targeted all of them. We're getting 2 hits now on these guys. I guess, there we go. Our hit percent is 32 now. Our hit percent is 32. I did not realize that we had gotten to 32. Yes, when you get every 32 points. Oh, see, here we go. Same combo, and there's I get poisoned. And look, he's almost dead now. Just gonna try to get out of here. Let's see if I can get out of here. All right. Enemies almost all went first before I got a chance to. And here's the first of many pure potions that I'll be using. And I'll go, well, let's see if I can make it to the cave to use my tent without healing. There we go. I can use my tent now without... So still didn't get tons of hit points back, but at least I got the game saved, and he got some hit points back. So I will, I think, cast one cure on himself. All right. Let's see if we can collect some treasures. Chance to strike first. I'm going to get out of this one, because that's a rather big group of enemies, and anytime you have a chance to either instantly win or instantly get out of a battle like that, I take it. If I, on a chance to strike first down here, if I'm not able to significantly take down the enemies, I'm going to run. I'm going to get out of there on a chance to strike first. The ghouls can stun you. The zombies, I don't believe can. Maybe they can, but they might not be able to actually stun you, which is why I attacked that, because the zombies, you can see them up in the Temple of Fiends. I don't think they stun you. They might, but the ghouls definitely do, and they have more hit points and they do more damage and all that. So that's why I focused on the ghouls first. The nice thing about these undead is that they do give you a pretty significant golden experience reward. So it's not a total waste fighting them. 58 points for those guys. How close are we to our next level? Our main 3, see, 334, so they should be, by the time, if I make this run, if I make it out of this run. See, this is a little bit more threatening now, because there's 4 ghouls now, and we're gonna be getting paralyzed and all of that stuff. And without fire 2, I can't take them all out. So you can see immediately why this is a threatening battle. So I've gone from attacking to just trying to get out of here now. And I don't know if I'll be able to, but I will try. But they get a little... They're actually getting quite a few crits. They're actually getting quite a few crits. And you see they're plinking down the damage, plinking down the damage. Now I have two characters to try to run, and we did get out. We did get out. Alright, that's good. Not a stupendous start, but not the worst. We made it to the stairs, at least. Now, I don't know my way around this floor very well, so we may be... large dagger. I don't believe that's better even than 7. Yeah, it's not better than the rapier. It's not better than the rapier. Arachnid, 1 damage. As long as they're pouring their attacks onto the front characters, that'll be fine. Their chain armor, and even the front guy even has the cap for 1 extra point of absorb. And 1 arachnid like that is fine. If I could fight every enemy here in single groups, that would be fine. That's unfortunately not how it works. I'm going to try to get out of this battle because of that. because of poison, and the mucks hit really hard. Just as I was saying that, they were delivering a huge blow to the character at the bottom, to Version, I should say. Item, gotta get him unpoisoned. This is, poison really, poison is really an inconvenient status to have to run into. I probably should have bought more not pure potions, heal potions. Probably should have brought more heal potions, but I didn't. I'm gonna try to get out of this battle. This would be a great battle if I had a casting of Fire 2, because these big battles would have a very high experience and gold reward. I have one character not paralyzed. I have one character not paralyzed. Now I have two. And this is what Marsh Cave battles are like. This is what Marsh Cave battles look like, folks. Now this is how you can really get worn down, is it skips the menu, as you saw. It didn't even give me a chance on the menu. It just had just went right through the menu because I can't put in any commands while my characters are stunned. So it loads the menu, but it instantly skips it. You can see it actually brings the menu up, but then it skips it. So now with all of these undead pounding away at one character, this will be a game over, so we'll get to hear the game over music for the first time. Maybe I'll keep a game over count on my stream layout. I should do that. I should do that for next time. I'll keep a game over count. Because it's certainly not going to be 0. Ooh, it looks like I'm cured of my paralysis. There's the paralyzed again, though. Well, we'll get a chance to listen to the mighty fine game over music. And here, not having any more heal potions would not have helped me. Here's the game over music. This party perished. I actually kind of like that. It goes by whichever character's in your front spot, calls the party whichever character you have in front. And it actually makes sense. This party perished. So, there's one game over. Let's see if we get a little bit better luck with our encounters. Although maybe I'm tempting fate by trying to come down here as early as I am, because here's another very similar battle already. I just need to hope for a quick run on this, and the ghouls are the really nasty ones. Larger numbers of ghouls always makes these a lot more threatening. Because like I said, I do believe the zombies do not paralyze. I do believe that the zombies will not paralyze you. Alright, we got away. Look at that. I am going to... one cure spell. And yes, you don't have access to exit or warp spells this early in the game. Alright, so I got downstairs actually without many battles at all. Here we have a monster strike first. This will be a couple of poison. I think both of these enemies can poison. But we're going to try to get out of here anyway. Because I believe the mucks, those scum and muck kind of enemies, have a chance to, I believe they have really high resistance to physical attacks, and I don't want to waste spell charges on those kinds of enemies. So we'll get the large dagger, we'll get the money in this next chest, and we'll head down and we'll try to get those other two chests if we can. Getting a little bit better luck on encounters here on this one. Alright, actually this is not so bad. 2 ghouls I can handle. 2 ghouls I can handle. 4 ghouls, probably not. Okay, a couple hits on the ghouls. So he was paralyzed and unparalyzed, and then paralyzed again in the same round. So that's okay, because we have... Whoops. Let's get the fighter on that ghoul. But it's when you start to have as many or more ghouls in the battle as there are in your party. That's when you really start to run into problems. But as it happens, that didn't happen, and I'm good. This battle should be okay. I am a little bit nervous about my heal potion situation. I hope that doesn't become a limiting factor for me, because I'm just such a tightwad with my money. I think I will try to get out of this battle. Excellent, excellent. And that's really your best shot in battles like that, is the first round to try to get a run in those battles. You really want to try to get the first round run. Oh, I forgot. There is a short sword down here. So I did waste a little money buying another short sword, because there is one here, unless... Can he equip it? Yes, he can equip it. So I didn't waste that money. I didn't waste that money. He can make that equip. That's nice. That's actually really helpful. So now I'm going to try to make it out of here. Excellent. I'm going to try to head on back to town. And actually, that might be the end of this stream. That might be the end of this stream, so I can go on to the next part of my day here. It'll be about a 90-minute stream in total. Boy, we're getting a lot of Monster Strike First, which is unlucky on this battle, because it's going to be poison, poison, poison. And that's tough where you really start to have a high cost of these battles, because your poison... Curing yourself of poison is going to take more than you would earn sometimes in battles like this, especially those ones with those one arachnid that strikes first. This is NES version. This music is great in this one. Another Monster Strike First, so he's going to be more poison, more poison, more poison. That's irritating. I'm glad I bought as many pures as I did. Because I'm going to be using just about all of them. Alright, there we go. But it looks like I will make it out safely with the first round of treasures, including that short sword. There's my tent, so I have safely made it out of the Marsh Cave on the first attempt. Still no crown, because I'll need more potions for that attempt, and I may try to get one more level and a casting of Fire 2, if I can. That will really help for some of those undead, and then for the wizards, which the wizards can really give you trouble, as everyone knows about this game. Here we go. Well, I mean, fire may do more. These guys are weak to fire. Ice is a stronger spell, but fire may do more damage because of the weakness. 25, that's, yeah, ice may have done about the same. See, here's another battle that these guys can paralyze you, but I'm going to fight them because I'm already out of the dungeon. There we go, 56. Wow, alright. Looks like this is going to be... Get that double and... Okay. So I like to get that double and get the one-hit knockout on the fire casting. Yeah, not much on the ice. That's about as low as they can roll on the ice. I'm probably spreading my attacks out too far, but hopefully with a couple of nice plunks we can take some of these guys out from here. See if I can get 2 of them in this round. 12, got him. Paralyzed again. Let's see if I can just focus on 1 each. Alright, there we go. Alright, now, let's see, what do I have? I'll just try my ice casting, I guess. 12 damage. Actually, wish I had a fire casting left for him, but I don't. He's got the short sword, though. Let's see if he can knock him out. There we go. 14 on that. 14 on that one. But 468 gold, 100 experience plus. That's what I'm looking for. That's really what I need. That's really what I need. I'm going to go ahead and fight this one because of the ogre again. Because I'm going to need some serious cash very soon. Both for getting the spells that I need and the weapons. The silver swords are going to be important. And if I get good hits with everybody here, this should take out the creeps. Yes. If I get another good hit with this fighter, yes. Good. That battle's a little bit threatening. But really nice on the payout in gold. Really nice on the gold payout. Ooh, this one could be ugly. This could be ugly. But I may try it. Because this one is really going to have a nice payout. Yeah, I've got plenty of ice charges, so let's see if we can get this green ogre. If I get a couple of good damage rolls on the ice, yes, 58. Excellent. Great damage rolls. Great damage rolls. Take him out. Good. Actually, I wasted that ice. That's okay. That's okay. I'll take awesome damage rolls any day. I'll take awesome damage rolls any day. Love it. I need version to stay alive. Because of the experience. I need version to stay alive for that experience. Here we go. 168. Alright, there's our level 6. There's our level 6. Excellent. Version won't get the level 6. But version will be a lot closer. That's my last character, will be a lot closer. Much closer. Yeah, and I'll just go ahead and stay in the inn here. I don't like it. Is the inn here 100? Yeah. That's alright, though. It's not great. It probably... I mean, of course, much cheaper to go up to Canaria, but I didn't want to risk having a character get killed. Alright. So, I do have a spell charge in that last slot. I do have a spell charge in that last slot now. But, I think I'm going to call the stream here. I may do a little bit of off-stream grinding to get a couple of things that I need. We'll leave things, though, on saying goodbye to Erdrick. We'll pay our respects to Erdrick up here. There he is. So we'll leave it there for now. This is Final Fantasy playthrough. Got through the first part of the Marsh Cave, just the very first north part of the cave where you collect some treasures and come back out. Gonna do some spending here in Elfland before we tackle going through the rest of the cave. But again, like I said, I will do a little bit of grinding so that I'm a little bit stronger and we don't have to see as many deaths. And I'll put a game over counter on the stream layout for next time. So until then, thank you again, SpeedPal, for the host, and we will see you soon.